How's everybody doing today? It is Friday, April 24th, 2020. We have been extremely slow on videos, but extremely busy with gardening and other activities in life. But wanted to get another video out. This is a video about nothing, just a brainstorm video, just show what we have going on really fast and maybe share a couple ideas. This is the Dieffenbachias that Angel transplanted. I keep calling them philodendron, but they're Dieffenbachia. This is the lemon tree that'll be going out in the yard. And this is the Wernicke. So these are our house plants. This lemon tree is going to go to a friend or a family member pretty soon. But I thought I would show it. It's doing pretty well. We keep our lemon trees kind of like house plants. If we ever get any real property, we might expand to try to grow them in our zone and get them cold hardy or weather hardy for us. But this is the big bathroom. Love you guys. Catch you in a second. Alright, Friday, April 24th, 2020. This is the little bathroom. This is supposed to be an explosive ember plant. I never saw it as that though, and we don't worry about the crosses on the ornamentals. We have tons of crossing that can go on in our yard as it is anyways, but this one almost looks like a little Guatemala, but I know that they could not have been mixed or could not have been crossed. We grew the Guatemala last year and we grew the explosive ember the year before. And the explosive ember should have darker colored seeds, but it could be us just growing it in the cup still. There's another explosive ember right here. This is, I believe, some jade. Kiddo has some succulent plants and stuff like that that have kind of survived. We continue to wrap it around here. This is a mini bell tomato. We've gotten a couple little tomatoes off of it, but now that the season's starting, we're starting to hardening off of things outside. Check this out. This is Malabar spinach. It's almost a succulent all by itself. Malabar spinach. It's got some little seed things right there. So it is just vining and climbing. This is a lemon ice and a Mr. Snow tomato. These are dwarf tomatoes. I don't know if we're going to chop these into multiple plants to grow, or if we'll try to do some crazy transplanting, or if we're just going to keep them here in the bathroom where they've learned to grow and not tip over yet. So a lot of this soil's got to be filled in. Here's Gato's corn. All of them are going so far except for one of his, and we can always just replant on that. There's for his purple sister and his blue sister. There is the Tiny Tim tomato, and we've gotten a couple tomatoes off of that. It's really leggy. All the ones down here by the floor got extra leggy. This is a dwarf purple heart right here, and this one is the dwarf peppermint stripes. And they've been topped down somewhat recently. They need to get stronger though. We're going to buy some little stake things that go up to kind of secure them, probably for these couple as well. And then the lemon trees. There's two of them in that little pot. And then the avocado tree. It had some leaf issues. We got it some fertilization. It looks like it's kicked back in. It's wanting to drop all the leaves that were in this middle section here. So we finally got double branching. The double branch I had to nick and it doubled up again. So we're back to the ceiling. Topping it's really only given us a couple weeks worth of free time, but it's way taller than I am. It's been topped several times. It's back up near the roof. We'll eventually stabilize it. On camera this stuff looks a little bit worse than it actually is, but we do have a lot of successes and a lot of failures. The reason for that is we overwhelm ourselves, and so a lot of things that fail end up being because of neglect, kind of. But we're having so much fun. We don't let it bother us, and we keep on moving forward. So that's the little bathroom. Love you guys. Alright, so looking out here, you notice these couple bins are not here. That bin's not there. A bunch of stuff was missing from the restrooms. Here's the greenhouse. It looks like we are going to be doing sweet potatoes. That needs dealt with pretty soon. Here's peppers that need transplanted into cups before they get relayed out. So some of these may have to go straight to the yard, but I really don't like not having a stronger, more established plant when we do that. And then here is the tomato tray that we planted recently. And so we got 100% -2, but just like Renee, we got some magic seeds in that one, 3-in-1. And then 2-in-1 in that one back there. So we actually ended up 3 ahead. Anyways, the greenhouse, we have room up here if we need to sort of kick in something else to relay, but most everything, the reason I'm trying to show video right now, I'm going to do an indoor update and then I'll try to do an outdoor update and try to get both those videos up, is because we have so much going on. If I try to do an update on one thing, a couple hours from now, that's in a different spot. I mean, everything's rotating and moving so quickly, so super busy over here, super excited. Love you guys, firing into the season. This is UT Angel and Kiddo. Hope you guys are having a great week, and we'll catch you next time. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Alright, Friday, April 24th, 2020. I'm not sure how this video will go, so I'll either include it to the tail end of an indoor brainstorm that I just put together, or I will include it as own. We'll see how long it is. But this is our 4 major bins that we keep inside, full of sprouts, and they are outside here hardening off. The light's a little bit bizarre. Sorry if I catch you with a glare on it. That's a celosia right there. I've never seen one grow so strong. But both of them, that one's doing even better. That one's multiple branching. It's going to be a really, really strong plant. Those are from Angel Seeds last year. All sorts of pepper sprouts that are trying to get acclimated. Another mini bell tomato right there. Some ornamentals, more peppers. The res are doing really well. The Buena Mulata are doing really well. We also have some Odas and some Oda Cross. Haven't planted anything in these yet. That basil that was in those, it just kept getting leggier and leggier. We couldn't really maintain it that well, so we're going to try something else in there. Some squash and cucumbers, some okra, burgundy okra, and this is our renegade bee team. I think there's some chard back there, multicolored chard too. This is the yard. It is from door to fence, it is 26.5 feet, about 26 feet, so around 9 yards is what you would estimate if you're into football or measuring things by yards. But it's 26 feet from fence line to fence line is only 15 feet. One of the things that most people tell us when they see our yard is that it's a lot smaller in person than it looks on camera, and I would definitely say that. There's potatoes right there. I was telling Little Bean about a potato tower. It's not necessarily like the setup is a tower, but all the potatoes are growing in a thing. We had to kind of tie them together to keep them from flopping, but we put them all in that bucket from inside. Tons of containers and systems and setups ready. Tons of work going on. We're churning soil and mixing in our mulch. This east wall right here, this is the east fence. It's a tomato fence. The west wall over here is a pepper fence primarily. We grow a mixture of things in the center here. Right now, this is walking onions from Little Bean. This is comfrey from Sapper that's coming back. We only got that one piece coming back, but that's all you really need. If you can get that one going, then we'll be in business for sure. Some sedum in the back here that's kind of stashed away. This is tricolor sedum, dragon's blood sedum. Really good ground cover. We would get rid of those plants if we can find somewhere that in a yard or area of rock that we can put them. And then we call this the north wall or the gate. I don't know why we call it the gate. There's no gate on there. shade cloth up there. A lot more resistant stuff. We pushed the birds towards the back side of the fence. The reason to do that is to kind of keep them off the plants and keep everything kind of safe and stuff. We usually feed them in the middle of the yard or closer to us when it's cold season, but as the season gets warmer, we slowly edge them back here until they're not eating loose food. They're just eating from the bird food cage, bird cakes. These plants that are back here, looks like a couple chamomile. Those ones right there, those three haven't been planted up. This is Kiddo's Densiformis U. This is my Green Beauty boxwood with some oregano going in it. This is Angel's Golden Unanimous. That's an empty bin. That's probably where we're going to put sweet potatoes, is pouring out of here. Or maybe some cucumbers and squash. Yeah, I can't remember what those are. I always forget. Those are Sweet Williams flowers. Some more bulb plants. Man, I forgot last year, and somebody else had to correct me on those, so I can't remember. That is some mint coming back, golden oregano coming back, and lemon balm coming back. This is our mulch that we've tried to rotate as much as we could when the soil's been soft enough. Coffee grounds, old food, rinds, all sorts of stuff goes in there, and it's looking really, really good so far. So it's got to be churned around every once in a while, but I try to get to that at least every day or every few days, because we're starting to need it more. But every morning we take these out into this area right here, this little staging area, and let the light slowly acclimate them up, and then it's pretty warm. We're looking at a warm stretch coming up through the rest of April. So some good grow days and maybe some early planting. Usually we wait till about mid-May is when we're supposed to wait. But this is UT and Angel, April 24th, 2020, and just a quick look at the yard and some of the projects that are flowing through. Hope you guys are doing well. Stay safe and motivated, and we'll catch you next time. Love you. Thanks for watching.